Have you seen a plot twist so unpredictable you literally fell out of your chair in disbelief? For 3 years, my business partner Ryan had been stealing from our company. Small amounts at first, a few hundred here and there from client payments. Then it escalated to thousands being redirected to fake vendor accounts he'd created. I discovered it all by accident when our accountant got sick, and I had to review the books myself. The evidence was overwhelming. Forged invoices, dummy companies, even fake employee records where he was paying himself double salaries under different names. He'd stolen over $200,000 from our marketing firm that we'd built together since college. I was completely devastated. This guy was my best friend since freshman year. He'd been best man at my wedding, godfather to my daughter Emma, and the person I trusted more than anyone. We'd started this business in my garage with nothing but a dream and a $5,000 loan from my parents. I could have called the police immediately, but I wanted to confront him first. Maybe there was some explanation. Maybe he was planning to pay it back. Maybe our friendship meant something after all these years. But first, I called the FBI. Agent Martinez listened to my evidence for 2 hours. "We'll need him to confess," she explained. "Financial fraud is hard to prosecute without clear intent. If you're willing to wear a wire, we can get what we need." I agreed immediately. So I scheduled a meeting for Friday at 2 p.m., telling him we needed to discuss financial irregularities I'd discovered. I figured he'd come clean, break down apologizing, and we'd work out a payment plan. Friday arrived. Ryan walked into our conference room looking nervous but trying to act casual. "What's this about irregularities?" he asked, settling into his usual chair. I slid the thick folder of evidence across the table. Bank statements, forged documents, everything organized chronologically. "Want to explain these?" His face went completely white as he flipped through the pages. For a long moment, he just stared at the documents in silence. Then he looked up at me with this weird, cold smile I'd never seen before. "You know what? I'm actually glad you found out," he said calmly. "I was getting really tired of pretending to be your friend." I was absolutely speechless. This wasn't the remorseful confession I'd expected. "3 years I've been waiting for you to discover this," he continued, leaning back in his chair. "I wanted you to know it was me. I wanted you to feel exactly as stupid and betrayed as you look right now." "Why?" was all I could manage. "Because you stole my life," he said, his voice getting angrier. "That business idea, the marketing strategy that made us successful, the client contacts that launched everything, all mine. But somehow you became the face of the company while I stayed in the background." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. "We built this together." "No, I built it. You just took credit and played the charming front man." He stood up and headed for the door. "By the way, I already transferred the remaining $50,000 this morning. Good luck proving any of this when I'm living on a beach in Costa Rica next week." That's when I smiled for the first time in weeks. "Actually, Ryan, good luck explaining this entire conversation to the FBI agents who've been listening through the wire I've been wearing for the past 20 minutes. His face went from smug confidence to pure terror as 2 federal agents walked through the conference room door. "Ryan Walsh, you're under arrest for wire fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy," Agent Martinez announced, pulling out handcuffs. "Turns out the FBI takes financial fraud very seriously when you're stupid enough to confess everything on tape."